Welcome, lovely listeners, to another exciting episode of Transform Yourself, the podcast that's all about empowering you to shed those stubborn pounds and embrace your best selves. We are your hosts, Tyler and Casey, and we use the 4 M's of fitness: mind shift, meal shift, micro habits, and muscle building to create an attainable and sustainable approach to weight loss. We have lost a collective 130 pounds, we've kept it off for 2 years, and today we've got a topic that's not just important, but downright crucial in your weight loss journey. And it's getting support from your significant other. I've aptly named this episode Love Handles because it's all about how we handle our relationship with our loved ones when we need their support in our own weight loss endeavors. When you get support from the person you are closest to, whether that's a husband, a wife, partner, sister, brother, roommate, dog, basically the person you're living with, you are much more likely to succeed with your weight loss goal. In the best case scenario, both parties in the relationship have the same goal and desire to lose weight. Ty, you didn't have a specific weight loss goal at the same time I did. You did have a wellness-related goal. It was running, and you were on board with changing up your lifestyle to a healthier one, but I can say without hesitation that it was our support for each other that helped us both reach our goals. Now, I know this can be a tricky subject because in some relationships, both parties need to lose weight, but that doesn't mean that both parties want to lose weight. Maybe one of you wants to lose weight and the other person just doesn't have any desire to. Or maybe one of you in the relationship is overweight and the other person is not overweight. And in that scenario, it gets kind of complicated, but what matters is what your goal is. And if you are getting the much needed support from your loved one because it's about your goal, you can't determine if your partner has a goal of weight loss or not, but you can still ask for support regardless.
Yes. Wait, but if one person is lean and the other person is overweight,
you can still ask for support.
But yeah, just do what they're doing.
No, that's not the case always. Just do what they're doing.
Yeah, just follow their lead.
No, I don't think that it doesn't work like that. It's not that easy.
Okay.
So, I mean, men and women are very different.
Correct.
Our metabolisms are very different.
Correct.
If one person has an office job, one person has a job where they are moving more, you can't just do what they do. So it's not that simple. I wish it were, but.
Okay.
So we're going to tackle ways that you can ask for support that you need from your partner. So grab your Stanley Cup. Let's dive into the 8 ways that you can ask your spouse or partner to support your weight loss transformation. And to go a step further, I've created a fun acronym to help you remember the 8 ways to ask for support that will help you reach your weight loss goals. So you want to know what that acronym is?
Yeah, I'm dying.
Great. It is CHEERLEAD. Because you are going to need a cheerleader. So an easy way to remember your 8 ways is to ask for support is the word cheerlead. Now, if you did the math on this, the word cheerlead is actually 9 letters, not 8 letters, but I only have 8 ways. Stick with me on this. It's going to work out.
Okay. I've got one too.
You've got one? Oh, you have a way of
Yeah,
asking?
I've got my own system.
Okay. What is what is your acronym?
SMARTASS.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You basically just smart off to your wife and then you have to run and you get away from her.
And then running burns calories.
Well, that and I can't eat a hoagie and run and try to evade an attack from you.
Okay, we're going to go with cheerlead.
Okay. Go with cheerlead.
All right, ladies. So before we storm the castle, let's remind ourselves of why our support system is like the secret sauce for success. Weight loss is not a solo mission. It is a team sport, and your partner can totally become your MVP. They can become your biggest cheerleader. And if they didn't have a weight loss goal, they might even get on board with you. So grab a pen. We're going to draft our playbooks on the 8 ways to get support. The C in cheerleader stands for... You want to take a guess?
I have choose.
Choose. No, it is not choose. It is communicate. It seems like a no-brainer, but if the people you love the most, the ones that you're closest to, the ones you cohabitate with, if they don't know your goal, how are you supposed to get the support you need? So picture this. You and your partner, you're sitting on a couch, you're sharing a tub of ice cream, and you turn to them and you say, honey, baby, I really need this to be our last shared tub of ice cream because I have goals and I'm going to need your support. And then you explain your goal and you ask your partner to be your cheerleader. Keep those lines of communication open.
Over the tub of ice cream.
Yes, over a tub of ice cream. Correct.
Yeah.
Over a tub.
Okay.
But you asked because you wanted that to be your last shared tub of ice cream. Now, you didn't tell your partner that they had to no longer eat ice cream. You just said that I really want this to be our last shared tub of ice cream.
Okay. I think that's a weird example, but I understand your principle of the person has to know where your head's at.
Yeah.
So when it's Pizza Friday and you show up with
Cauliflower rice?
something god awful like that. I hate cauliflower rice. I don't even know why you brought that up. So that way the other person knows, because I can tell you, I wouldn't be happy if someone just flipped the script on me like that and I didn't know.
Right? I mean, so if I didn't communicate that I had a weight loss goal when I did, you might wonder why I was coming home from the grocery store with bags of cauliflower rice all the time, right?
I still wonder why you come home with so many bags of cauliflower rice. It's so gross. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, if you put enough sauce on it, it's really good. You got to drench it in some good sauce, and it's delicious stuff. All right. But same thing for you. Like if you didn't communicate that you had a running goal, I would have wondered where in the world did you go for 4 hours
Where's
on
he
a
been
Saturday?
for 4 hours and why is he so sweaty?
Right? It might be kind of strange. Yeah. So communicate with your partner. And I get that this might be scary for some of you because you don't want to admit that to anyone that you're trying to lose weight. But remember that the person that you cohabitate with, that partner of yours, they love you. So don't be afraid to open up those lines of communication, share your goals with them, and let them know that you're asking for their support. So communicate is the C in cheerlead.
Okay.
The H.
Help.
It is.
Hell yeah.
It's help. Yes. So let your partner know that you need their help. But not only let them know you need their help, let them know how you need their help. So there's 2 H's, how to help. In order to be successful, when I lost 70 pounds, I needed to tackle meal planning. And that was not something that was super natural to me. And the task seemed like a huge undertaking. So I needed help. So it's a tough job to do alone. So I asked you for help. And ladies, speak their love language. I know my husband's love language. He likes to grill. So guess what? I asked him, hey, will you grill some meats? And he gets excited about that. So
Yeah.
You do.
I go, Kate, I go, oh, bugger. Okay. Grog, cook over fire.
Yeah, exactly. See? So buy your man a new set of tongs or apron or something. I don't know. But let them
Or you could do like me, and then on Mother's Day, a smoker gets delivered that I bought for myself.
That's right. It
Like
did.
4
That's
years
right.
ago.
He did. He got himself a smoker on Mother's Day. I was like, oh, nice.
I didn't
Thanks.
intentionally want it to come that day. That's just when they
It was
could
delivered.
bring it.
Right.
That was unfortunate.
I
What was
mean-
actually really unfortunate was the mother who had to unload it, and I just stood there
And watched her.
and watched her unload it. And she's like, this is my last delivery before I could see my child. And I stopped her and said, shut up, old lady. Get it in the garage and don't scratch the paint.
He's making that up. But when you collaborate on meal planning and make it a joint effort, both partners are more likely to find value in healthy eating. So it's a win-win. Another way that you helped when I was losing 70 pounds, and even now you help, is the gift of time. Self-care is so important, and we need to ask for help. If I want to spend time muscle building at a gym, that's going to take time for me to away from the household, away from you and the children and all the things. And so we support each other in that way. The first E in cheerlead.
Execute.
It is not execute.
Exterminate.
No. What would you be exterminating?
Excuses.
I mean, maybe. That would be good. That would have been good. I should have asked.
That could have been a double E.
It could have been a double E. It could have been the two E's together. Exterminate excuses.
That's what I'm saying.
I like it. That's good. I should have asked for your help on this. I did not. So let's see. The first E I have is for environment. So ask your partner to help you eliminate food triggers from your environment. Do you remember what you threw away right after, I think it was the day after Thanksgiving, and I had made some treats.
This year?
Yep, this year. Because you take it upon yourself to throw away foods that you know are my triggers that I have a tough time throwing away. What was it you threw away?
I can only imagine it was sweets of some sort.
Oh,
was it pie?
for sure.
It was a
For
pie?
sure it was sweets. No.
Well, I don't remember. But
The walnut brownies.
The walnut brownies.
Or did you eat them? Did you actually eat those and I didn't know about it?
I don't recall. But but that is a practice that
Sounding guilty.
That's a practice we engaged in today.
It is.
With all of the candies
That Aunt Stacy sent.
It was delicious.
We ate the ones we really loved and liked, and the ones that we feel like are like worth the calories. And sorry, Aunt Stacy, I hope you're not. We threw.
Would you do this?
We threw away. We did. We threw away some of the ones that were like, maybe not. Maybe not this one.
No,
It's okay.
No, they're delicious.
Aunt Stacy is gonna love us no matter what. She's okay if we threw away the ones with the mint. She still loves us.
But that's a practice we do all the time. I mean, we did it with all of the other stuff we got for Aubrey's birthday.
Yes, correct.
Like we have a bunch of candies and junk laying around. It's like, about a day and a half in, you've gorged yourself and you're like, I can't do it anymore. You got to throw it away.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're usually the stronger one that is able to throw away sweets quicker than I can.
That's because it's not delicious smoked meat. If it was if delicious smoked meat was a real problem, I would have a real problem.
Is it a real problem?
Not for me, maybe for cows.
Okay.
Deer, depending on the season.
And another way that you help me with the environment is you ask me, sometimes you want a Whataburger, right? And so you're leaving the house, you're like, I really want a burger. I'm going to go to Whataburger and get a burger. And you ask me, do you want me to come home and eat it? And sometimes I'm like, no, eat it in your truck. Don't come home with fries. Sometimes it does. I mean, it happens.
Like
sometimes
if you're
I'm like,
consciously,
do not come home with French fries, and that's fine. And you accept it that I ask you not to come home with French fries, and you don't, and you eat it in your truck, and then you.
Well, I don't eat French fries that often.
You don't. It's not a common occurrence. You're
Why
right.
are you trying to tell the internet that's the case?
I'm not trying to paint that picture. I'm sorry if I did. You don't do that often. Sometimes when you want a burger and fries. I mean,
but that is true. That has happened.
Yes,
where you've said, yes, you go do whatever you want, but I just don't want to see it.
Right. So I think it's super supportive that we communicate on how you can help with the environment in our house. See how I put all those, the C and the H and the E together in cheerlead. You also support me in the environment of not just our household environment, but environments that we are away from the house. For example, if we are going on a date, you might say, okay, I don't know where you're at, Casey, this week. I don't know if you're eating in a calorie surplus, if you're eating in a calorie deficit. I don't know where you're at this week, Casey. Where would you like to go to eat? And you 90% of the time let me choose the restaurant that we go out to eat.
To be fair, though, I don't think that has anything to do with calories in or anything. I think it's just like, it's just easier. Like if it's my birthday, I get to pick. Other than that,
the other 364 days of the year,
like
I'm picking.
I've influence.
You do.
But if we're gonna go out to eat,
like you've never once tried to get me to go to KFC with you. Not that you go to KFC, but
no. Like if I'm going to a restaurant, like I want a ribeye, like prepared better than I can prepare it. So I'm kind of a one-trick pony in that department.
Bottom line, ask your partner to support your environment, whether that's where you are when you go out to eat or trigger foods that are in the house. Maybe your partner likes Oreos and you don't want Oreos sitting around because that's a food trigger to you. So you might ask your partner, hey, can you put those in this opaque container on the top shelf so that I don't see them? And your partner should hopefully not have any trouble with helping you out and doing that.
Can also point out something about what we do with our kids. And it just occurred to me, I don't think we've never talked about this.
Go ahead.
But I think we subconsciously kind of do this with kid snacks, because contrary to probably what some people believe, like we do have kid snacks in our house. We have Cheez-Its.
Absolutely, we do.
Like
have
we
kid
don't
snacks.
the kids aren't like on some weird like weight loss diet. Like they're on a pretty standard
Cheez-Its and
unhealthy-
Goldfish and
Yeah, but we tend, at least I feel like we tend to buy snacks that we're both not like drawn to. Like Cheez-Its, that does nothing for me.
right.
Pretzels, I like pretzels as much as the next guy, but like 3 pretzels, okay, I'm okay. I'm pretzeled out.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't know, whatever other. I mean, we don't keep any Dunkaroos.
We do not. We don't keep any
Fruit by the
kind
foot.
of, and we don't keep Oreos in our house or anything like that. So we do place the kids' snacks also on top shelves, and also Aubrey got some chocolate candy for her birthday.
Yeah.
And in a container that literally says Aubrey's chocolate candy. And it is now sitting on top of the refrigerator where she can't see it. It's not in my eyesight either. I almost really forget it's there until June brings it up. But yeah, so we do little things to kind of help our environment out, but we support each other in that.
The whole like opaque container thing, that's new to me.
It works though.
Well, I was about to say, the first time I heard you say that, I thought that's.
You thought it was Hoonanny, right?
I thought it was malarkey even, and I thought it was dumb. I'm like, it's like I know the Rice Krispie treats in there, like, but really,
You
but
forget.
for real.
If you don't see them,
If the shiny marketing wrapper isn't visible, like I don't think about it and I don't really want it. But if I see it, I'm like, ooh, that sounds tasty.
right, exactly. So the opaque container thing really does work. Go get you some. There's some Amazon links under my Amazon faves at thecaloriedeficitqueen.com if you are interested in the opaque containers that we use. All right. The next E in cheerlead, there's a lot of E's in cheerlead, by the way. I had to come up with 3 of them. So here we are at the next one. The next E in cheerlead is encouragement. So we all need words of encouragement. When we set out to tackle a new goal, ask your significant other for encouragement. During weight loss, I would hit a plateau and I just needed to talk to somebody about my frustrations. And so, Ty, that was you. And you were always there to kind of help encourage me to get right back on track. Even if there was a day where I fell off track or 2 days where I fell off track, you were literally my cheerleader. And you would say things to me like, you can do this and it's only water weight and just get right back on track. And you still say those things to me.
Yes,
And
I try to placate you as much as I can.
you are encouraging. Ask your partner for encouragement when you need it. Tell them that you need them to be your cheerleader. In fact, you even encouraged me to go to the gym this last Saturday. Did you know that? You didn't say it like, Casey, you need to go to the gym. You didn't do that.
No, I just said, because I know you like to go. So I said, we got nothing going on.
If you'd like
to go to the gym, go for it. I gave you permission. But not in a literal sense, but just like in the
I support you sense. It was really a supportive thing that you did.
Yes.
And I remember that you did it.
yeah, as if I can actually tell you what to do. But
So celebrate ask your partner to provide positive reinforcement, celebrate achievements, no matter how small, and offer words of encouragement. All right, we're at the R in cheerlead. The R is for recipe exploration.
okay.
Experiment with healthy recipes. Make cooking together fun. Make it creative. Make it an experience. Try new dishes that keep healthy eating exciting. Go to the grocery store together. Find a vegetable that neither of you have ever tried. Like, what would you think if I brought home a jackfruit? Do you know what a jackfruit looks like?
Pass.
Have you ever?
Yeah, it's that ugly looking fruit, right?
It's the giant one.
The giant, but doesn't it also have like a weird, like
it's
weird
not
odor?
pretty.
Isn't it ugly? It's like ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside.
But yeah, you can go explore new cuisines together. Try new things together. That's right. Yeah, try something new together, or allow your partner to help lead the way in finding healthy recipes. I mean, I get it that you don't have your own Pinterest page like I do.
I do not. I don't have Pinterest. The only times I've ever had Pinterest on my phone was your phone died and we're on a road trip and you took my phone and you downloaded Pinterest so you could continue to peruse Pinterest.
I mean, It's got great ideas.
I guess I don't know. I'm not their target demo. Let's be honest.
All right. So the L, we're at the L in cheerlead. The L is learn together. When we would go on long road trips, you would let me pick out a podcast or a book related to health and fitness, and shout out to Mind Pump because I think that's one we both like to listen to.
Yeah, those guys are pretty cool.
And we would have something to discuss and talk about as we were on a road trip.
Yep,
We still like to do it.
I like to take the opposite opinion of what I know you're going to have an opinion on.
I know you do.
It's like, you know what? I don't know. What's something ridiculous about nutrition?
I don't know.
There's
like
so many
the whole
things.
carb thing.
Yeah, it's
people
like,
who don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My newest one.
Yeah, your
It's like, you
newest
know
one.
what? January, I'm going to do carnivore. Let's
Yeah.
do that, babe. Let's try. Let's just eat nothing but grass-fed ribeye. Actually, I would like to try that as an experiment. Like I do not think that is a good lifestyle.
Do not listen
choice.
to my husband here, y'all.
I'm
It
very
is not a good
curious.
lifestyle choice.
I don't think it is either, but neither is smoking
It
cigarettes.
is not sustainable. Correct. But you're not going to go smoke cigarettes for 30 days.
Yeah, but you
to
look
experiment.
cool. But do you look cool?
Do you? Do you look cool?
I could point to a lot of
I mean, just because you
Historic-
watch, what's that Western show you watch?
which one
Right? They're all smoking those. Yeah.
or Mad Men where they're
Right.
just basically like lighting one cigarette with the last one.
Right. Moving on. So learning about healthy living together is just knowledge is power, and that can strengthen your bond. And we even watched documentaries together about healthy eating or working out. I think one of the documentaries we watched recently was the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
Yeah, that's more about his life, but obviously,
Correct.
But health and bodybuilding is. I mean, that's what people know him for. I mean, still to this day, despite everything, like that was what got him started. And if he was a noodly arm guy, he wouldn't have ever been. I mean, that's weird to think, but like if he had been like a normal looking guy, he wouldn't have been the governor or be where he is today.
All right. The next E in cheerlead is exercise together. So let's be honest, I probably like exercising with you way more than you like me exercising with you.
That's a factual statement.
In fact, right before we recorded this, we were in the kitchen together and he said, I'm going to go do a leg day after we record our podcast. I was like, ooh, I need to do leg day today still. Can I come work out with you? And what did you say?
Pass.
No, you did not.
I said I only lift heavy,
Yes, you did.
and
I
you
said,
I can lift heavy too.
that's exactly what I said, because I can. And we're going to go work out together right after this. Isn't that exciting?
I'm gonna destroy your legs.
I believe on Thanksgiving Day when we worked out together, we did a leg day on Thanksgiving Day. And
Worked on a drumsticks is what you mean.
I believe in this, we did lunges with a weight bag in the street. I believe I destroyed you in lunges. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm talking about the next day.
Oh, you're talking about you're going to destroy my legs.
In the sense that tomorrow you're gonna be hobbling around. You're not gonna be able to walk up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Delayed onset
Muscle soreness.
muscle soreness. There you go. Thank you. Where were we? We were talking about exercising together. So you were the one who taught me how to do EMOMs in the first place when I started working out. The every minute on a minute, 20-minute workouts that I did when I first started working out. I think that was crucial in me figuring out a way to remove all the barriers of me not working out.
In the story of fitness for us, that was the beginning.
It was. We did work out a lot more together.
That was during that was COVID, so we
used to work out together a lot more than we do now.
Yeah.
But don't you want to work out with me now?
If I have to listen to the same, I don't even know.
It's called Pure Workout.
Pure Workout. What's do. The system is down. Like just the weird just this.
Camel fat is my newest obsession with workout music. So if you like any kind, I mean, you can put camel fat, PHAT, in your Apple Music search or whatever, Spotify. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't. All right. The next letters in cheerlead is A and D, and I put those together. That's why there's only 8 ways, not 9. The A and D together make for active dates. So find ways to go on active dates. Dates don't just have to be dinner and a movie. Dates, get creative. Go to an escape room, or even better, go to the nearest park because it's free. go rock climbing, go ice skating, get creative, just get active and explore and try new hobbies, whether it's dancing or hiking. Do something fun.
If I asked you to go,
Dancing, I would love it. Are you asking me?
am I being set up?
No. If you asked me to go, fill in the blank, go on.
Okay. Well, you called my bluff on that one. If I asked you to go rock climbing, although neither one of us have the shoulder mobility to do rock climbing,
This is true.
that would be nice though.
It would be fun.
Those
But
are-
when both of us have better shoulder mobility, then we should do that. We should go rock climbing. We should sign up there. What's that store? Dick's Sporting Goods. I believe they let you go rock climbing there. We should.
But there's
us
an
and all
actual
the-
rock. There's a rock climbing gym that's actually closer. There's an
Okay.
actual gym like down the road from us.
Yes, so we should put that on our list of active dates that we should do. But there are plenty of weekends where sometimes on the weekends we're looking to get out of the house, and so we just take our kids to the park and we
Yeah.
go climb what our kids call the hill. Let's go run on the hill. It's a good time. Little friendly competition. So that's it. That spells cheerlead. The C for communicate, the H for help or how to help, the E for environment, the other E for encouragement, R for recipe exploration, L learn together, the next E exercise together, and the AD active dates. And these are all ways that you can ask for and get support from your partner, because when you get support from your loved one, the person you cohabitate with, you are more likely to be successful at reaching your goal. Remind your partner that this journey isn't just about transformation, but transforming your life together. Because when you're healthier and happier, it's a win for both of you. And there you have it. 8 ways to ask your spouse or partner for support in weight loss journey. Remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the hilarious, the heartwarming, and the healthy journey that you embark on together. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Transform Yourself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the love. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling, and keep transforming yourself.
Adios.